Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saga Football. If you're new here, you know what to do. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. Today we're talking about Victo Osimhen. Because I've seen several reports about him joining Ahli, some saying Chelsea, some saying Napoli. We're talking about that transfer. So first of all, let me ask you, what do you make of the transfer? We've seen how crazy it has been so far since the morning.
It's been like I don't know. Osimhen is now in the limelight. You know, he is one of Africa's best players in terms of European football currently, and he has proven throughout his time at Napoli that he could be one of the best goal scorers in European football. So a lot of clubs want his signature, but it seems the only problem is his salary and being able to agree a fee with Napoli. But in the early hours of the day, we saw the Saudi PIF club, which is Ahli, agreeing a fee with Napoli, but haven't agreed in terms of personal terms with Osimhen. So after that posture from Napoli agreeing a fee with Ahli, I think Chelsea came in later on in the day to agree a fee with Napoli, but also finding the problem agreeing personal terms with Osimhen. So the only problem you have now is whether Osimhen to accept the terms of Ahli or accepting the terms of Chelsea. But it seems how things are going with Ahli signing Ivan Toney. I think it's going to be one way here. Either he goes to Chelsea or stays at Napoli. So it's going to be a move to the English giant or to the English Premier League. I think it's going to be a big one for him because coming to the English Premier League, a lot of expectations will be on you. As a Nigerian as well, a lot of Nigerians watch the English Premier League. They'll be happy and excited that their brother is playing for such a big club in the English
and a lot of Nigerians are Chelsea fans.
Yes, so it's going to be a big one for him. I'm really glad for him. But that being said, the money is the issue here because a lot of people think the lucrative offer that the Saudi PIF are given will be a very good move for Victo Osimhen, considering the fact that he's an African player and those huge salaries would be beneficial to him and his family.
All right. But now let me come to you. We've seen people say that Osimhen should choose Saudi Arabia, follow the money, and maybe after some years he should come back to European football. What do you make of that? If you were to advise Osimhen, what would you say?
If Osimhen was my brother, I'll call him and tell him to take the Ahli deal.
Why?
Because the boy they play or the quarter crab be the money. You understand? No, like that. Charlie, you want 20 trophies, 30 trophies. At the end of the day, it's the money. See, we've had players who have played for big sides like Barcelona, Chelsea, Manchester United. At the end of the day, these players do not have anything. Like a player like Eboy played so many years for Arsenal. At the end of the day, the guy, he didn't have enough kwacha. You understand? So Ahli, look at the money these guys are just pumping into football. And a player like Osimhen, 25 years of age, go and play like 3 seasons and come back to Europe. Because after 3 seasons, you still be there. You'll be scoring the goals. After 3 seasons, you're like 28 years. You can still come back to a top side in Europe. Because what's there to play for? You come to Chelsea, people are saying Chelsea. What then go if you win? Chelsea, they've signed over 40 players. If this club has vision, why would you sign over 40 players in a single season? What do they want to achieve?
They also want to sign Jadon Sancho.
You are just signing players. Just let's try center. No. Osimhen himself, if he be somebody, he has to sit and analyze and ask himself, why would I want to move to a club that has signed close to 40 players, 50 players in a single season? Squad disunity is there. You look at football-wise, someone would be like, oh, it's good because clearly, since they lost Drogba some years ago, Chelsea hasn't had any potent striker. So it's a step in the right direction for him to move to Chelsea to play for them because look at last season, what Jackson did for them. A lot of people got broken hearts and all those things. Even current season, they have played 2 matches and he's still repeating the same thing. Just, I think last week he had a banter with Mikel, one of the legends of Chelsea, because of how he was playing. So people, football-wise, people will be like, oh, he should move to Chelsea because, one, he's taking the number 9 role, he will play consistently. But Charlie, at the end of the day, money be the thing. We are playing for money. Because, now if I'm working, and I'm paid 1,000 Ghana cedis, and you want to pay me 3,000 or 4,000 Ghana cedis. I'm looking at the add-ons and all those.
So your advice is based on your personal opinion.
Yes. No, like yes, my personal opinion. He should go.
Do you know that some players that want to play for passion, like they want to play because they love playing football?
You are playing for passion because of football. At the end of the day, your family, what then go chop? Like you, no, like passion. What then go chop? You let me just equate it to let's just put Osimhen aside.
No, some people might claim that Osimhen has spent some years in European football.
Yeah,
he might have gathered some amounts of money, which can, even if he is collecting maybe 100,000 at Chelsea or 150, it can still last him even if he retires tomorrow.
Oh, but
so you understand, if you're talking about Clinton, money only,
Clinton, not to punch us into what you are saying,
okay.
At the end of the day, you might play actively in Europe for 15-20 years.
Okay,
you retire. If you haven't done any beneficial investment, at the end of the day, that money will go to rooms.
Okay, I understand. Let's go to Delali. Delali, the reports that the same Saudi Arabian club is already booked Ivan Toney for medicals, which means that they are slightly giving up on Osimhen. Do you think there's any hope for them for Osimhen to say, okay, Chelsea are not being serious, let's change? Because if Osimhen says, okay, I'm going, it means that they have to cancel Ivan Toney. You have to tell Ivan Toney, hold on, we are signing Osimhen, so we are sorry for bringing you. Can go back to your club. Do you think there's any chances of things changing?
Well, I think so on that I read a report where they are looking into possibly getting Robert Firmino to another club.
Okay.
When there's any chance they can sign both players. So I think they themselves, they would always take Osimhen if he comes back to them, but not like he disrespecting them. You know, there's a way where your decision will look more disrespectful. Like you want to go to Chelsea are not paying you now, you want to come back to us. In as much as Ahli also wants him, they may say they don't like him.
Okay.
But if you go into the issue or the cracks of the matter, I think it's just simple. And I'm someone that I did a video and I said I'm a Chelsea fan. But Osimhen, I would always advise Osimhen to go and play for Saudi Arabia. Go and play in Saudi Arabia. Go for the money. However, and the reasons, like we cannot mention the reasons. I can give you 1,001 reasons why Osimhen should go to Saudi Arabia. But I would also understand Osimhen if he doesn't go to Saudi Arabia. And
his long life dream is to play for Chelsea.
And not even about the dream. I'm even talking about the money. Let's do this simple analysis.
You understand that both of you are advising him based on what you feel would be right. If you're in his position, right?
Even the money, like I would advise him to go and play for him, but it's my opinion. But I will also not have problem with him if he decides to play for Chelsea.
Okay, if he plays for Chelsea,
yes.
Will you say that he missed a big opportunity?
No, I won't.
You won't?
Yes, because this is why. If you look at the salary range, it's obvious they are offering 30 million. Osimhen, based on my research, is on 11 million.
Okay.
11 million and 30. It means that they are just doubling the salary for him.
Okay, I understand what you mean.
So the Saudi guys are just doubling the salary for him. Osimhen can negotiate with Chelsea, and Chelsea can bring it a bit up. Chelsea can give him 20 million a year. If Osimhen is taking 20 million a year, based on how much Chelsea is paying him, it's fair for him to choose.
I understand what you mean.
You get what I mean? So that's 1 million is enough for him to play for Europe instead of going to play in Saudi. If Osimhen was earning as low as 1 million a year, and the Saudi guys are giving him 30 million, that one day I'll go to Nigeria and pull him and tell him to go and play for Saudi. But Osimhen's wages is a bit higher. It's okay that if Chelsea decides to add slightly more, it will be closer to what the Saudi guys are giving. So for me, if he's able to, I think that's what he's trying to do. Try to negotiate something closer. It's like it's more like getting a raise. Sometimes condition of service and other environments is Europe. So there may be the 1 million. It can even be that Chelsea's range may be closer to maybe 25 million a year. That means the 500,000 he's making up for playing for Chelsea and playing in Europe, which is fair salary.
All right. Based on what everyone has said here, most people is advising Victo Osimhen to join Saudi Arabia, maybe go back to Europe after he's made some money, right? All right. There are also reports stating that it's possible that Victo Osimhen might stay at Napoli.
Yeah, it's possible.
If he delays to make his decision Saudi Arabian club will sign Evan Toney. After they sign Evan Toney, it means they are not signing Osimhen. Then if he fails to reach an agreement with Chelsea. He's staying at Napoli, and that's a very, very possible option.
Yeah, because we are on deadline day.
Yes, if he stays, it means he won't be the first choice striker anymore. It has to be Lukaku. Then he'll be coming as a sub.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So that's basically what we'll have to discuss about today about Victo Osimhen. We'll be giving you updates, especially when we know his final destinations. If he's joining Saudi Arabian club or he's joining Chelsea, we're giving you more updates in the next video.
Where do you want him to go?
Me personally, I think he should join Chelsea. Me, honestly, I think he should join Chelsea because he has made so much money at Napoli.
Yeah.
He has made so much money. He has made, for the past 3 years, he has been earning a lot.
How much is too much money?
So much money that can sustain you.
But that Saudi money too is like, you can also ask yourself how much is that money. Like the difference is not really that high.
Do you know that there are some players that have gone to Saudi Arabia, they play one season and say, okay, this money is enough. They come back.
Yeah.
So I think he has because he still has 5 more years. He can play 3 years at Chelsea, 4 years. Then decides to go back to Saudi Arabia. He can still go. So personally, I feel Osimhen should go to Chelsea. That's my opinion. I would like to know yours in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't and hit that notification bell. Tell us what you think. Should he go to Chelsea or should he choose the Saudi Arabian club? For most of you Napoli fans will be watching, you want him to stay at the club. I would like to know your thoughts in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't and hit that notification bell. Till next time, guys. Goodbye.